The Dogs and the Tide, two teams that have been in each other's way for supremacy in the SEC and the national title race. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick this away to get us going. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught behind the line, it's Frazier. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking for a gap, it's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Alabama and Georgia, they have collided on the biggest stages with the biggest trophies in the sport. But the last meeting, that regular season classic in Tuscaloosa, the Tide jumped them 28-0. It was a beatdown. Georgia responded. Kirk actually took the lead late in the game before one of the most memorable plays of the season won it for Bama.
Yeah, it was just something we've not had to see from Kirby Smart's team. On the road, like you said, down so big. I remember you saw Alabama taunting Georgia going off the field at halftime. But give credit to Georgia. Not only did they come back, but they take the lead. It looked like they might be able to get out of there with a win. And then the freshman at the time, Ryan Williams, introduces himself to a national audience with maybe one of the best plays of the year. Great call by you, by the way, and ended up getting Alabama back to being in a position to win that football game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Using his legs, it's Miller. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Breaks free. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Georgia 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Back to throw. It's Stockton. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. He keeps it, QB draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. They've got him to knock before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback with another carry. Got the first down and still motoring. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Goal line formation for the defense. Put on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The back's got it on the pitch. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. And I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wide end. What a catch! Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. A play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Branch. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw again. A quick shoot. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Branch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It's now second and goal.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
That's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Throwing off play action. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Right down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
To the air. It's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, this screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it from the red zone. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Handing off on the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The running back here on direct snap. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped. Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Second down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. With the catch, it's better. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. A quick throw out left, complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 3rd down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st and goal, try to run it in. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try coming now. They knocked through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. That's caught. It's Cuevas.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
A second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And they get the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, tied. A great catch and run for 6. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Alabama 17, Georgia 16.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up into 36.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
A new set of downs after that completion. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Bootleg looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they now have the lead here with time running out. What a moment. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw to the left side, and that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. 4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Looking to throw it on 1st down. wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.